I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Mbappe drives it, a terrific header, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into...
And a shot! That's another chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Klaus. And here's Camavinga. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
In again. Well, there's the clearance. Tau. It's not an especially good pass, that. Koundé has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shot! And he's lifted it over. Klaus. It's Camavinga. Klaus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? And here's the chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out towards the right wing. Klaus. Plays it in low. Doué gets flagged offside. Cow has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Pinches it off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. That's good running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Upamecano. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's being urged to shoot. And smartly reclaimed. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And that's played in low. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Face to face with the keeper. Doué. Hernandez. Cross goes in there. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any... Mbappe! Mbappe! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
substitution on the field. Number 38.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
36.
France
Number 13.
2 up and into a
Coming
position
on
of
the field.
real strength.
Number 14.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can...
And the finish! Sticks it away! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant interception. France still have the cards to affect this game. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hernandez. Always onto this. And it's made its way to him. And this is shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe. Now it's Tau. He's a sharp, real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Can he spark a counter here? And he plays one through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed.
Added minute has been indicated.
Conte could move up a gear here. 4 extra minutes added on. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Fantastic from Elise! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible.
And there goes the final whistle. France pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Saliba makes the interception. Klaus. Drilled in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's so...
Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
France are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Doué, Thuram receives it in a great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's really put himself on the line here. And that has been cleared. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most convincing of passes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Camavinga. And here's Thuram. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué, and that's a dangerous ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Thuram. Looking tidy in possession. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Tchouaméni certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's had it taken off him. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
France have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Pass somewhat off target. Steaming on goalward. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pings it across. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a shade optimistic. Thuram is onto it in a flash. It's a pretty loose pass. Pinches it off him. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Just wouldn't stay down for him. Five minutes till the break. And it's Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away. Doué. Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Could move up a gear here. And he's on a charge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. We are into stoppage time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Everybody to make sure to put
Good attack on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So off we go once more.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. And it's Hernandez. Doué. France finding their passes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's made its way to him. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Klaus. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he plays one through. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but he's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Is number 40. Substitution.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Fires it in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Tau, and now the breakaway. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Spread it left. Tchouaméni, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Thuram. Nice control. Looking to play him in. Olise.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, number 33, number 13, coming on the field, number 11.
That's really well
number
manoeuvred.
41, number 72.
Oh, easy pickings
number
there.
93. Substitutions taking place.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Conte. Some really good ball movement. And the counter is on. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Dembele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? Digne can get it clear. And it's hoisted clear.
Mbappe. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Chouameni. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Digne. Opts to play it back. Big chance!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Olise with the short one. That's tidy. He is just caressing the ball. This looks promising. Quality ball. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. A lot of space ahead of him. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. No, it's not getting there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Now he's off and running. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Doué. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely spread. Opts to play it back. Klaus picks it up out wide. Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga. Looking tidy in possession here. France still without a single shot on target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Klaus. Almost half an hour in now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Long ball upfield. Klaus. Upamecano. He has found the way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Saliba gets good distance on it. Oh, good take in a good area. No way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Can he get it through? And he's in on chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Doué. Oh, well played. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. And that's played in low. Saliba. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please be
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Koundé, pressing high and with purpose. Can he get on the end of... And the finish! And it's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Klaus. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, what has happened? Big chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution on the field, number 38.
So, time for
Number
changes
36.
on both sides, actually.
Number 10, coming on
France
the field.
grabbed the
Number
equaliser,
40,
and we're all square.
Number 11,
Well, this one
number
always did feel
41.
hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Hernandez. And it's Tchouaméni for Olise. And it's Camavinga. Now this could be a chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 33, number 13. Coming on the field, number 72, number 93.
Now it's Olise. No way through, so back it comes. Mbappe is onto this. Plenty to aim at here. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fired, shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. France really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Olise, and he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Digne. Olise. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Tchouaméni. Takes a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Perfect in timing, in execution, in outcome. Truly, he is a grand leader of men.
And that armband on this player is worn for a reason, because he can produce wondrous moments. Moments that lift his teammates and excite and entertain supporters of this beautiful game. That was special. Kolo Muani really played that return.
He's having a shot! And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award.